Hey guys, Nick here. Got back here with POKE1ish. So yeah, he leads off with a Gyarados. I lead off with my sexy new Scarfed Blaziken. I just T-Punch trying to KO. And it lives for like 1 HP, which is fucking gay. And he DDs up, trying to get double Ds, you know? And then he sends out his Salamence. I just T-Punch again. Doesn't do shit because of the two two attack drops. And then switch out to my Gyarados. Any Dragon Claws, it doesn't do crap because it Intimidate. And I'm pretty bulky. And then I Ice Beam it because this is my new original sexy ass spec Gyarados. Because yeah, that's pro. And then he says Stealth Rock, so I send out my barrel. He switches out into his Togekiss while I curse up, you know, saying all those bad words. And he Psychics me, which won't do crap. And I just Amnesia up. I get lefties. He Aura Spheres me, which he should have done in the first place. And then it won't do crap, and I just Amnesia again. I get lefties. The Aura Spheres again, which doesn't do shit. And I curse up this time, trying to get more attack and defense. I get lefties. He switches out into his Licky. I just curse again. I get lefties. I quick attack, saying how much he'll do. And it will live barely. That shows how much Licky's a beast. And then he supersonics me, which is oh fuck. And I get hurt, which is extra gay. And he power whips me, which I will survive because he's a beast. Get lefties. He switches on to his Lucario. I just quick attack again. They'll still do a crap ton. I get lefties. And I hurt myself again, which is gay. And he just goes for Drain Punch, but nothing's there, so yeah. Sound my Blaze mode. He switches on to his Gyarados while I go for the Brick, I think. No, I go for a T-Punch, which will KO it. And then he sends out his Togekiss. I switch out to my Bubblegum, predicting like an Air Slash or something. And yeah, he just uses Psychic, which won't do that much, because pro. And then he Aura Spheres me, which I think will KO me. Yeah, it doesn't KO, but because pro. And then I T-Wave it, just to make it slow as fuck. I recover, knowing I could take like 3 of those Aura Spheres. He gets Parahax, which is awesome. And then he switches out into his Lucario while I go for the Ice Beam. And that won't do crap to it. While I get the Freeze, which is kind of gay, but that's what you get for getting all those gay hatches from my barrel. I just Signal Beam because it's better than Ice Beam, and I get the Confusion, which is freaking beastly. He thaws out, but he's still confused, and he hurts himself, which is awesome. And I just Ice Beam it for the KO. And it gets a crit, which doesn't really matter because it'll be like a 2-hit KO anyway. And then he sends out his Empoleon, and I T-Wave it. And I'm slower for like, oh, because he uses Brine. I get lefties. I switch out to my Bloodhound. He gets Parahax. I get my Toxic Orb, and I just EQ it. Which won't KO because Empoleon's a beast like that. He hits barely and brinds me, which will do a crap ton and won't KO me though. I live with 78 after poison 58. And he switches on to Salamence, predicting EQ again. I just go for it. And the poison will bring me down more. I just return, getting as much damage as I can, doesn't do shit. I get hit by poison and die. And I push up to my bubblegum, knowing I could take a lot of these flies. And I get to intimidate too. Any flies, which won't do crap. And I T-wave it. Just slow its ass down. And I just ice beam it for the KO. And I get a crit, which doesn't really matter. Because X4 is super effective, so yeah. And then he switches out into his POKE1ish, which I'll ice beam it. And I think he'll survive, barely. Yeah, survives pretty decent HP. And Aura scares me, which won't KO, or will KO because of the crit, which mattered. He gets lefties. I saw my Gyarados, get to intimidate, which doesn't really matter. I just T-bolt because pro and originality, and now KO. And then he sends out Liggy, which I'll T-bolt for the KO. And there's Gyarados like killing the rest of his team. So yeah, good game. POKE1ish. Check him out. Link down in the bar. Alright, Nick out. Peace.